2, 1. There we are.
Hey, so it looks like you actually remembered your headset this time.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
you know what? I don't need this shit. Let's just get the show on the road. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Multi
Media.
Madness. I'm Jayden Burgart, and I have.
Davis Sterling here.
And we are going to talk to you about a few awesome things today. One of the few things that's on my mind right away that I gotta get off the bat. Happy Halloween, dude.
Happy Halloween. Yeah, tomorrow. That's going to be sweet. I have my costume already picked out.
Yeah.
Gonna have to wake up a little earlier to actually do it, but
Yeah.
a little bit of makeup, but
Yeah.
you know.
Are you are coming to school with it on,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. That's the only thing I have. I have no party or anything like that. I'm gonna be handing out candy at the night, but I'm coming to class in my Joker.
Heck yeah,
It's
dude.
really it's hipstery Joker. I'll post a picture on Instagram when it's all done. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Dude, I'm excited. I'm gonna wear mine as well then, because I kind of want to get some pictures of us
yeah.
doing it.
Oh,
I think that would be awesome.
yes, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So then we can get some pictures for a lot of different things. One, just a personal picture, because then we have a picture of us two together.
yeah.
But you're going as the Joker.
Yep.
I'm technically also the Joker, because the main character in Persona 5, his alias is the Joker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Joker, so that
Did-
actually is hilarious.
Did you end up? You were saying the other day that you had to reship all of your things because it was the stitching was wrong and stuff like that. Did you end up getting that fixed? I don't remember.
So it wasn't. Yeah, it was the stitching that was wrong, but we actually didn't ship it back. My mom was just the OG and actually was able to unstitch where it was stitched wrong and then
Okay.
just stitched it back up, and now it works
Oh,
perfectly fine.
good. So you're gonna have your full. Are you gonna do? Are you doing like makeup and all that stuff too, or do you or
Uh,
because you said you bought your costume online? Like,
yeah. So the Joker really doesn't do too much makeup, or I should stop saying the Joker. You're the Joker.
yeah.
I'm just Joker. So
Okay.
Joker doesn't have makeup. He has like just like a clean shave. He's got like messy black hair and he's got a mask. No makeup required.
Okay.
But I know for a fact when I go to do my photo shoot later tomorrow with my buddy Colton, I'm gonna Photoshop the pictures myself and I'm gonna try and give it more like a demon kind of look. And I'll clean up this because I know for a fact I'm gonna have a shadow.
Yeah.
That for you guys that can't obviously see, I'm stroking my very very small facial hair because I absolutely hate it. So I'm shaving tonight, dude. It's gonna be gone. So yeah, you're giving out Halloween candy. You excited for
Yeah.
that?
Well, it's just because I have no other plans, and I said I would. So
Mm-hmm.
just well, with the kids, I don't know. It's gonna be I don't know, interacting with the kids and stuff like that. I try to have fun with it. I've never had that. I'm not like going trick or treating with anything, or I'm not partying or anything like that. So it's just gonna be.
Not a huge party goer.
Well, I am, but it's all the parties were last weekend, and I wasn't in the mood last weekend. I
Yeah.
thought they were gonna be this weekend coming up, like after Halloween, but apparently not.
I'm sure there's gonna be like one or two parties. Probably just go to the ranch. I, well,
Fucking
I
ranch.
I don't know. Mm,
Very hick. Yeah, I'm also
very.
too. I'm also too poor to go to spend a shit ton of money on
On
alcohol. So
booze. Yeah, fair enough. Might as well stay at home and drink some beers and
yeah,
say
exactly.
hi to the kids.
Yeah, that's probably what all I'm gonna do, and then like we have class tomorrow anyway, so
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
get. It's not like I can get completely plastered all by myself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But you gotta have some fun. Have a drink or two, because
Yeah, have some candy, you
yeah,
know.
I know for a fact. I'm going trick or treating with my little cousin,
Yeah.
and on his block, there's a guy who like sits outside and he gives the kids candy sitting by a fire. And when I walked by last time, he's like, "Hey, you want a beer?" I'm like, "Really? You're giving beer to me?" He's like, "Yeah, you're old enough, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just don't drink beer and I have to drive home." He's like, "Ah, don't be a little bitch." I'm like, "Ah." So I still didn't take the beer, being a responsible driver. Maybe this year I'll do it because I can now. It won't be a beer. It'll be a cocktail or a cider.
You
Cider.
don't drink beer? You're
Nah,
not a beer drinker?
beer's disgusting. I
Oh.
cannot stand it. It plays with my stomach way too much.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. It's like
Whatever. Everyone has their own tastes, I guess.
yeah, it's like I just it fills my stomach like a Thanksgiving dinner fills my stomach in a bad way.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though, because when I chug beer, yeah, but when I'm a beer drinker, like after work or whatever,
Yeah.
and then beer and rum, like I like the bitter like drinks,
Yeah.
like rum, whiskey, that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. Dude, okay, what kind of rum?
black rum. I
Ooh.
currently have Bacardi Black at home right now. It's
Bacardi Black.
Bacardi Black. I don't do
White.
the white's not bad. I don't like the sweetness of spiced rum. Like Captain Morgan's spiced rum. I
Oh,
used to drink that when I was like 14.
yeah. 14.
13, 14. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. Shh.
exposing David.
But yeah, that's way too sweet for me now. I don't. I
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
whiskeys. Yeah.
Everyone's tastes change. Same. I love spiced rum. It's one of my favorite drinks. I actually got into rye more, like a nice rye
R&R.
and Coke. Yeah, R&R with lime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the best drink you can ever have. Just saying. All right.
Disagree.
Oh,
Scotch straight.
I never had Scotch straight. Maybe I'll have to treat you to some,
Okay.
or maybe I'll have to go to the bar and buy you a drink.
Yeah, fair enough.
Absolutely.
Well, it's getting a little off topic.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
You know what? It's a nice tangent. It's a little bit. Yeah, it's way off topic, but yeah.
eh.
Anyways, so we're gonna talk to you guys about the Halloween movie, and before we actually even get started, I'm gonna load up the Halloween trailer on repeat for you guys to watch. There's gonna be no audio supplemented, so just keep that in mind. But
It's at least you'll have context of what
yeah,
we're going to be talking about.
exactly.
Like,
So, what did you think of the movie?
so okay, I've never seen any of the original Halloweens, any 1978, 80, 80, any of the 80 whatever versions. I've never
Yeah.
seen any of them. So I kind of liked that they did have a little bit of backstory. Like everyone nowadays knows that Michael Myers, like that's his name. Everyone knows it, right?
Hmm.
So it did have weird like points to it though. Like, um, I'm to go a little spoilery. Like it's goes into characters that you don't really care about. You don't really know. Like it's just like okay, so she's the granddaughter of the woman from the very first original movie or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
okay, I get it, but it they add way too much development that doesn't need to be there.
No, absolutely. I totally agree.
Yeah,
There's way too much backstory and way too much context for a slasher movie.
yeah.
And the main thing that like I hated about this movie is there's so many stupid fucking decisions in this movie. Like I swear. So spoiler alert, and I'm gonna call this right now because nobody should go watch this
Yeah,
movie.
spoiler word. Yeah, exactly.
You
This is
go
an
watch the older ones. I've never watched the older ones, but I can guarantee you they are monumentally better than this one
most
because
likely.
yeah, mostly because of the cheesiness factor of the 70s and 80s. But
Hmm.
anyways, what I hated about the ending of this movie was they quote unquote killed Jason.
Yeah,
Like he was at the top of the stairs and the gun was to his head. They blew him in the fucking eyeball, and instead of being the smart person and cocking the gun again, going right up to his forehead and shooting him like a regular person would
yeah.
if they're trying
Es-
to kill someone.
Especially since she's been planning this for 40
For
years.
and you still like mess up, you still fumbled that badly. I
Yeah,
guess like things change, but you should be able to identify his moves and behaviors to the point where you know exactly when and where he's going to
yeah.
be. Like she did that for sure, but it was also up to the grandma's kid that was like, "Oh yeah, I should shoot this person that's on the ground." Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Instead of running up the stairs and away from him,
And,
secure the fact that he's dead.
and yeah, exactly. And how many I don't like I said we haven't seen the original, but like how many of the trip, fall, grab at ankle scenes were in this movie,
Yeah,
man? Like and like the so yeah, we're just gonna decide we're just gonna go to a full spoiler review instead of a spoiler free.
yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, so the part when the reporter girl is in the washroom and she's like, okay, so if someone walks into the washroom and starts knocking, you don't instantly just get terrified. Like it's
Mm,
just, like yeah, you're in a horror movie, but like okay, it's a little creepy, but uh okay, I don't remember, did she already know that the bus kind of crashed and that there could have been at that
no.
point? So you don't know that something has happened to psychos being in the area or anything like that. So when someone just knocks on the door, it just kind of goes into like this weird like holy shit, it's just switches automatically to like horror. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
the context is just weird.
Like, I don't know. I feel like she has the right to kind of be a little bit skeptical about what was happening because she's hearing heavy footsteps, which you don't really hear for most females. Then, like, he knocks on the two doors, which is fine, and he
Yeah.
goes to the third stall. But you would think, like, he's standing there for a good while and then tries to open it. And she's like, yeah, there's no one in here, sorry, and or
Yeah,
there's someone in here,
someone in
sorry.
here.
Yeah, sorry, someone's in here, and he's like, oh, okay. He should like walk away and not come back, is what I'm getting from it.
I
But also, that's not the main part that triggered me about that scene. The worst part was the guy himself, like the other reporter,
yeah
took it upon himself to try to be the hero in the situation instead of being a regular person. It's like, oh, I see two people dead. I should call the police and then try to go help her out.
yeah
So it was never clarified through context whether or not he called the police. And then he goes in with a crowbar to try to kill this guy and immediately just gets curb stomped into the fucking ground.
literally just that was actually pretty. I liked how it was done though, like the his head
Like,
going
yeah.
into the stall and everything like that. Then
Yeah.
like her reaction to him getting his face freaking smashed in was actually a pretty good reaction. But
Mm-hmm.
like in my opinion, the little boy was one of the standout actors of
Oh yeah, he
of
was
this movie.
hilarious.
Like it was like like bitch, if you friggin' are having if you're telling on me, I'm telling on you. Like
Mm-hmm.
the banter between him and the babysitter girl, like
Mm-hmm.
just
Like for
hilarious. Like
like
I'm gonna tell your parents what's on your search history. Like this little like 8-year-old kid
yeah.
is looking at
What is he
what?
looking at?
Yeah,
Is he looking at
is it
like
porn
porn,
or
drugs,
yeah?
alcohol? What is it? What is he searching for?
That's
He's
hilarious.
just searching for a free way to get Minecraft. That's what it is. But yeah, that kid was absolutely the best. And then after that, it kind of just went downhill.
Well,
There's so
like
much gore.
I didn't mind that there's so much gore. It was supposed to be gore, but it just like I was saying to you before we even started, it got to the point like it was like 90% finished, 95% finished, and then it was just okay, here's the end. Like it just they had so much context, and then just basically the end should have been more towards the middle. Like cut
Mm-hmm.
it like the whole part of her like they did like three shots of her kind of searching at a door with the shotgun or whatever, and then open nothing there,
Yeah.
and then another scene another second later what's going like it was that whole section was so long and pointless for no reason like
Yeah.
but the shot I did like in that sequence was when it showed almost nothing besides the light underneath the shotgun like that's all you could see
Mm-hmm.
so that was decently shot but like it
It's just so stupid.
yeah there was just it's so many points like they it's not necessarily the director's fault it's kind of the writer like they added way too much stuff that didn't have to be there. They should have just made it that like holy crap, it's a slasher movie. That's what it is. Like
Yeah.
that's why like the scary movies like make fun of things like this all the time.
Exactly. I went with a couple friends of mine. They were like, "That was such a good movie," and I'm like, "No, it absolutely wasn't." They're like, "Jane, you have to take things at face value." I'm like, "I can't because it's not trying to present something at face value. It's trying to go somewhere deeper with it,
Exactly.
and it fails on every front."
That's what my best friend he was like, well, you're never gonna be able to watch movies again if you become a cinema student because you're gonna just be nitpicking so much stuff. I'm like, dude, I do that already.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was watching this and like I was trying to be immersed in the movie because I wanted to just watch it. It was gonna be pretty good, but
Absolutely.
like I was using my cinema brain, being like, okay, this is just not right. Or I was trying to learn from it because I'm trying to learn from like every movie or TV show I watch now. And
Hmm.
there were so many scenes that, especially since recently we were doing the audio assignments, right?
Yeah.
So it's like oh, there's a lot of noise that like you sound effects that you don't even realize, especially in horror movie when it's so dark. When
Yeah.
most areas just music, right?
Hmm. You don't hear like like the leaves just blowing by, or like you don't hear like a slight amount of wind or anything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so you got to give props to all those audio designers that actually put in that effort, and
Yeah,
all the editors
like
that put
every
that together.
exactly, yeah, like every footstep, every like grab of something, every like chain, like everything. I thought it sounded really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't imagine editing this film. Absolutely not.
it'd be so long,
I
man.
would be so like concerned about story. I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing here? No, get that shit back. No, they're like, we already shot this. Like, you have to make magic with this. I'm like, I physically cannot. This is literal just garbage. It's like, well, we're not paying you for a story. We're paying you to just
Yeah,
edit. And I'm like,
exactly.
yeah,
That's why you
yeah,
have to kind of separate your worlds.
yeah, exactly. So like this scene here where they're talking about or they see Michael and they're showing him the mask.
Yep.
Why not just walk around to the other side and actually show him the mask and see if he gets a reaction from it. Why do they have to show all these people like going insane? Why do they have to like
And the dog,
the
like,
dogs? Yeah.
why would the dog and the animals be going crazy over the image of, like,
Yeah, they were not there. I'm
yeah,
sorry, but they are not there. They were not there for when Michael first started going on a fucking rampage.
yeah,
So,
yeah, and then, like, the doctor being like, I've been studying him for years. I need to know what his mindset is. So he just, like, decides to kill the cop. Like,
why
he's
didn't he
just,
kill someone earlier if he wanted to do
yeah,
that?
exactly. He's like, I need to know what it's like to be inside a murderer's mind. So he decides to fucking just
Yeah,
kill the one guy. It's like, okay,
yeah,
just random murder, just because.
yeah. Did you notice that most people got like some form of poetic justice? Like it's really not like, oh yeah, this person killed 3,000 people, now he's dead, but in a very stupid way. It was like the kid, um, what was it, the fat chubby boy that was trying to
That
make
was
out
trying to
with
make
it.
out with.
Yeah, he dies in a really really bad way. It's just like, that kid kinda deserved getting punished, but he did not deserve
Not
to die
not to
that way.
die.
No.
He
uh,
would be like shunned in high school or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
you know who did deserve to die? Her actual boyfriend, who
the
decided to make out
douchebag.
with another girl
Yeah.
and then take her phone and throw
Just
it in the. Yeah, but I actually loved that scene for the point of, okay, now it makes sense of why she doesn't have a phone. But what didn't
yeah.
make sense is why she didn't call her parents and just be like, look, my boyfriend took my phone and threw it in the fucking pudding or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And so I don't have a phone anymore. Instead, well,
Exactly. You can use someone else's phone. You can use there's it's a school.
there's an office
There's a
phone.
probably an office phone. Like yeah,
Ugh.
exactly. It's millennials, man.
Yep, fucking, I don't know.
Or
Kids are being
or
dumb.
Gen Z or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay.
But we should move on. Yeah, we're talking about this, but yeah,
We.
go. You know what? If you have the money, watch it. It's gonna be good.
I would say wait
But
until it comes out
wait
on
till it comes
Netflix.
out. See it goes on Netflix or something like that.
You can
'Cause
probably stream it. I know there's like movie
I
boxes and stuff like that.
yeah, I streamed it.
Okay. So next topic. You were the one to actually discover this.
Yeah,
PlayStation Classic.
yeah. So
Look.
it's doing the same idea as what Nintendo did. Like Nintendo did release the what was it, N64 or was it the Super Nintendo? It was the
Super
Super
Nintendo.
Nintendo. So yeah, now PlayStation is coming behind it. There you have $100 for the PlayStation Classic. It looks like it comes with two controllers, and it comes with 20 built-in games. Like that's
That
crazy.
it's an insane amount of value.
Yeah, considering like a brand new game for PS4 is like $80, right?
Mhm.
Like if you want something new to be doing,
Yeah. I want to just note something real quick of how, just look at how awkward this is pushed. Like, do you see like the cutoff line right here?
they quickly threw this together.
Yeah, no, this was not like a quality production. So apparently there is a trailer to this.
Yeah.
Um, are you kidding me?
Oh, it's because there's some rated M games and stuff.
Oh, let me just see if I can. Oh, which one do you think?
Yeah, that's the one that I watched on.
Grand Theft Auto. That's super cool. The original Battle Arena Toshinden. That would be pretty fun. R4 Ridge Racer.
The
type
original
stuff.
one. Oh, that.
Mr. Driller.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. That's probably one of the big ones for sure.
Mhm. What else?
And then
Twisted
Twisted Metal.
Metal.
That's the one that I'd be stoked about, man. I used
Yeah.
to shred this as a young kid all the time. Twisted
Never
Metal.
played that. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Siphon Filter,
Oh, I played that. I remember Siphon Filter.
Rayman. That was a
Rayman.
classic game for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Tekken 3, yeah, Tekken was a
I never
huge
was a
game.
huge Tekken. I was more of a Mortal
Tom
Kombat.
Clancy's Rainbow Six, Wild Arms.
Never.
That looks like fun because I'm a huge turn-based fan. Like,
Oh.
look at all these games. Cool Borders 2, Final Fantasy 7. Also would play that. I played the original Final Fantasy on the NES Classic. Oh my god, it's just so pixely and awkward. Revelations Persona. I would definitely play that. Stubborn, yes. Intelligent Cube.
Never even heard of that. So it looks
No.
like there's some random ones that like people have kind of played. They maybe didn't get very popular yet, but
Yeah.
there's some really like holy crap, like this, some like nostalgia is the word I'm looking for.
The huge
Yeah,
nostalgia. Launching December
December.
3rd.
Yeah,
So coming soon, and
that's
that's huge.
yeah, exactly. I saw that. I'm like, so basically they're doing it to give yourself what 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, they're going right there for that money grab on Christmas. But here's what it looks like. These original controllers, oh my god, that just brings back nostalgia.
The
Trying to hold,
texture
I know,
of the
just the
controller compared,
feeling
yeah.
compared to how it is now. Which I love the new controllers now.
Oh, absolutely, hands down.
I bought a brand new gold controller because I needed a second controller for what we're going to talk about next.
Yep.
So I bought that and it's so good. Like look at it. Look how beautiful that is. So simplistic.
Oh yeah,
And
the
it
original, the
doesn't
old
look like shit.
PlayStation logo, man.
Oh my god. This brings back memories. The old power button and this
Yeah.
big ass open
A
button.
big ass open button.
Yeah. Now
Well,
you just see like stupid touch ones where it's like motion activated, or
Yeah.
you see like tiny little ones. Nah, dude, bring back
Yeah.
the big button.
Yeah,
I want to smash the big button and smash that thing over.
smash that like button.
Yeah, there you go.
No, yeah, I remember because PlayStation, they were what they I'm pretty sure they were the originals doing discs, right? Because it was Super Sega and Nintendo were still in cartridges, so
Yeah.
that you didn't have to
Yeah.
blow into the get the whatever, which
You
it
just have
always
to-
said you weren't supposed to do, but people did it anyway.
Yeah.
So this is like the nostalgia of like holy crap, like actually having first time of having the disc game too.
Yeah, and you had, instead of blowing on it, you'd have to clean it, which wasn't too bad, or you have to make sure you didn't scratch it, which was the worst.
Yeah, you'd. Oh my god! But since they're all preloaded, I wonder if you can, if they're gonna release actual PlayStation One classics as well, like disc versions.
Ooh, that would
If
be
they're gonna
interesting.
if they're gonna do that, or if you can hook this up online and then just download it yourself. Like, is that gonna open? Like, that's my
Yeah.
question. Are you gonna still?
I think it would. I hope it opens for nostalgia value.
Yeah,
But I don't think they'll do that. I think they would do digital download.
download.
But I know they have like backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4, right? I
Yeah.
don't know if it goes as far back as this, but who knows, right? And okay, the biggest thing that I'm noticing from all of these is that this thing is super small for that's fine. The problem is the cords. Either the power cord is like probably about not even a meter, like half
like
a
a
meter.
foot, like,
It's like a
yeah.
foot and a half, and then the controllers themselves, those cords are like 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah,
It's you would basically, if you're sitting right in front of the TV, that's how you'd play it.
yeah. That's how the.
Like I bought a Nintendo Classic for my dad because
Yeah.
I knew he grew up on NES. He like loves Mario Bros and stuff like that, Galaga. So I bought him that for his birthday.
Yeah,
And when he sat down to sit in front of the TV and play it, it's not like how I can play a PlayStation. I can literally lie in bed
Lean-
20 feet away
'cause
and
it's
play to
wireless.
my heart's content. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cord is super small. I don't mind having a cord on my controller. I honestly kind of prefer it in some ways because I know for a fact that the power won't die on me because I know I won't break it because I'm not going to be
Yeah.
like rip the controller.
raging and ripping it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I flail a controller and I break the cord, that's my fault. But with this, it's basically like short preventing that, but it's just so stupid.
Yeah,
Why is it so small?
Yeah, exactly. I think what they should do is make it to plug instead of just plug it. They should make it the same idea as like the PS4, where it's plug in and just still make it like cordless. Like
Yeah.
they'll still have the nostalgia of playing the game, but without having it to actually cord plugged in. I think that would be
I would just think make a longer cord or have the option to make it wireless. That would be
either
the
or.
best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So people who want that cord there for nostalgia value,
Yeah.
it's there, but it's not an inconvenience. Meanwhile, people who want to play wireless, so you get the feeling of last gen with the functionality of new gen,
Yeah.
it's there.
Maybe
So-
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see when it actually comes out. When it actually happens, because $100, I might,
You might have to
I
drop
might
it.
drop. I might
It's
drop
insane
$100
value.
for 20 games, and
20 plus, yeah.
yeah, that's
Memory card, this is bringing back so much nostalgia. Putting that card in and then figuring out, okay, this game has my Crash Bandicoot save, and I want to play Spyro, but I don't have enough memory, so let's just try this one, and then you figure out, oh no, this has all of my MX versus ATV stuff on it.
wrong. Exactly. You have to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid. I had not on PlayStation 1, but on PlayStation 2. I think I had like 5 or 6. Like, oh fuck, I think they were like 20 megabyte
Oh yeah,
like SD cards, man.
megabyte.
Yeah, so what they're probably gonna do, they're probably gonna make them. You're still gonna have that plug-in whatever SD card, whatever,
Hmm.
but it's probably gonna be real life like. Either that or it's gonna be in-game saving. They're probably gonna edit it slightly so you can actually do like modern saving.
Yeah,
But they're definitely gonna make it like here's a terabyte SD card, save
yeah,
everything right on the SD card, like
that would be super
or
cool.
something like that, right?
So look, here's the contents. Look at how small this thing is in the
Oh my
hand.
god, that's hand. Oh my god,
Like that's the hand. Yeah. Like look at how small this stuff is. It's it's
it's like
amazing.
the size of a freaking PSP.
Yeah. It's insane.
But what's
And
the
like look, it's as big as the fucking controller is. That's incredible.
Okay, so it's okay, cool.
There's the
Okay,
HDMI and the
so if it's
power.
that small, then it's definitely not gonna
Okay,
be
well, it looks like the HDMI and the power cord won't be too bad, and it's USB powered too.
yeah.
So you can plug it into a wall, or you could plug it into your computer,
Okay,
which is super awesome.
that's good. Okay, so I didn't realize that it was that small.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty tiny. Like
okay,
the Nintendo Classic is about probably like a sandwich.
oh
it's,
they did
it's
this.
pretty
Okay, so
tiny.
it literally is to compete with the Nintendo then to make it small, so you can make probably so you can make it easy to bring it to a friend's house or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna
Do we want to jump over to our last topic here?
last topic. Yeah. So it's my turn to kind of take the reins on here. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to move this as much as I can.
Make it work, boy.
Got it. There we go. All right. So my buddy Zach and I, we posted on our social medias and stuff like that. We're doing. It's called Extra Life Game Day 2018. So what 200 plus people are doing is we go to the West Edmonton Mall ice rink. We set up whatever gaming system we want. So like PC, Xbox, whatever we want, and we just sit there and we play for 24 hours nonstop, and we raise money for charity. So I'm gonna be live streaming the entire thing. We'll
Mhm.
leave the Twitch link down in the description and the donation page down in the description. So I'm gonna be playing Black Ops 4 and Hearthstone for the most part. I might pop in like Kingdom Hearts 3 just to fuck around, because I'm bringing that over to someone's house after. But yeah, so here's what the Extra Life page looks like. You can see me in my beautiful shot there. You can donate right there. I'm only reaching for a goal of $150, and it's all going to the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation.
Okay.
Not a cent goes to me.
Nice.
And if it did go to me, I'd fucking send it right back to the Stollery.
Yeah.
So you can see there, like the Twitch is already here, so you can watch it from this page, or you can actually go over to the actual Twitch and talk with people through there. You'll see all the notifications. There's going to be like Streamlabs will be opened up, so there'll be notifications popping up here and there.
How many people are competing in this? Do you know? Or not competing, but participating?
Around 200 people. So
All set up in WEM, eh?
in WEM, yeah. So like the main thing that was a problem with this was that it's a huge problem for me specifically because I have a laptop and I have a PlayStation 4. I need hardwired internet for both of those things. I said, okay, can I bring like a gigabit switch or internet splitter?
Mm-hmm.
They said no, that's not allowed. I'm like, what the fuck? Then how are people who's bringing their consoles supposed to stream? They're like, well, you can use the WEM Wi-Fi. I'm like, I guarantee you, WEM Wi-Fi will
gonna be
not support
No.
all of us
200
streaming.
people all trying to stream or play online, plus the how many other hundreds of people in the mall just using Wi-Fi, just shopping.
Yeah,
Like,
there's like two spots. There's two Ethernet ports per slot. So one is going to me, one is going to my buddy Zach or Stranger, and I'm really tempted to just ask him, can I borrow your Ethernet port to stream with, and then I can try and play online with our PlayStation.
mm-hmm.
Hopefully that'll work. If not, I don't know. Like it might be like a shitty laggy stream, but it'll at least be something. I want to get into contact. Like we show up at the last possible entrance time. We're at 12:30, and the event starts at like 2ish.
Okay.
So I'm super frustrated because I want to have a nice high quality stream that I can show off to all my friends. I'm gonna take that 24 hours. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, but I'm also gonna be asking people throughout the stream, hey, can you guys clip this? So like clip a funny moment, clip a stupid moment, clip anything that you find hilarious, and I want to edit it down into a tiny little montage
Ah,
and then
yeah,
share with the rest of the world, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I'm super excited for it because it's a good cause. It's something I've never done before. I've never stayed up for 24 hours playing a game. I'm gonna be going super hard on
What?
Black Ops 4.
When is this again?
This is November 3rd. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me. So it goes November 3rd, and it starts at around 2 p.m. and then it goes till November 4th at 2 p.m. My buddy Zach and I were also probably going to be watching the League of Legends World Finals because I don't know. You're not a huge League of Legends person. You've
No,
never.
I've never. I know of it. I know what it is, but I've never played League
Yeah.
of Legends, WoW, any of
Yeah.
those.
So let me just give you context of what the world stage is like. So an NA team has never made it to semifinals, I think.
Okay.
This is the first year we have. And it was stupid because the team that made it was a team called Cloud9. I'm sure you've never heard of it.
No, I
Okay,
don't
so
follow anything gaming
anyway,
related.
they're a well-known brand throughout the gaming community.
Okay.
So this team was 10th out of 10.
They
They
just
were
sneaked
they
by.
were last place in the North American standings, but they fought their way through to Worlds and they beat every other team and made it to semifinals. They
Wow.
beat Korean teams, which are the top tier dogs, Chinese teams, which are the like second top tier, and then now they lost to the European team Fnatic, but they were that close to winning Worlds.
Wow.
They were. It was going to be so hyped. I guarantee you. Like, and the game. It's on November 3rd, but it starts at 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So we're gonna be probably watching the rebroadcast of it, and I think it's a Chinese team versus a European team, and this will be the first time that a European team has won World. If they win, it'll be the first time a European team has won World since like season 1, and this is season 8.
Oh.
So
Yeah, because
7 years.
Asians know how to play video games.
Yeah, the
Not
Korean.
not to be racist,
No.
but yeah.
Yeah, Koreans are just much better than us at most video games. We're better than North American teams seem to be better at shooters like Call of Duty and Halo.
Hmm.
It's insane the difference that it makes, but
Just the type of like world we grow up in, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know.
So if you guys want to come support me, you want to come donate to the stallery, I will be accepting all donations. If anything helps, dude, from $1 to 50. Anything helps helping these kids out.
So what is the charity like? What do they do?
So
The charity itself.
like the Children's Stallery Hospital.
Yeah.
So they just provide health. There's just a hospital for kids. that
Kids
are-
health. Okay.
Yeah, just a kids hospital.
Do they interact with like Ronald McDonald House at all? Do you know?
I believe they do. I know, especially with Extra Life. Extra Life has been doing events for them for a while now.
Yeah.
And I believe like last week they had an actual event where a couple of organizers went into the hospital to talk to some of the kids and stuff.
Okay.
I believe some of the funds go towards making their life in the hospital a little bit more comfortable because let's
They're
face
kids.
it, we've
yeah.
been in a hospital. It's not very fun sometimes. Sometimes you just want to sit down and play your DS or like you want to have your computer there or play on Xbox with your
Mhm.
friends. So that's kind of what they're doing is they're giving these kids like a much better
Trying
time
to
in the hospital.
trying to let kids still have fun even though they're in the because
Yeah.
even as an adult it's boring sitting watching TV. So imagine being a kid like
Yeah.
sitting you have whatever is going on with what you're sick for whatever reason and so that's bad but it make it things worse. You're just sitting in bed doing nothing like,
Exactly.
besides sleep like
Yeah.
so yeah I totally get it yeah.
Yeah. So come support these guys. Come watch. I'll probably mess up on Black Ops quite a bit. When we get to the multiplayer and blackout sections, you're gonna see me mess up a lot. I'm good at zombies. I'll say that. I'm pretty good at zombies. So, anyways.
You're still better than me. Can almost guarantee that. I'm terrible at Call of Duty. I
Okay,
play.
no,
That's like
but
the
that's-
only game I play, but I'm still not that great at it.
No, but that's completely fair. You don't play many video games. I'm playing like video games on the daily, man.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
So yeah.
I think that wraps up the program.
Anything else you want to kind of maybe throw in there or anything like that, or
No, not
No?
really. You got
not
anything
not
else?
today?
No.
No, I'm stoked about Halloween tomorrow. That's
Dude,
gonna be fun.
Halloween's gonna be super sick. Expect pictures of our costumes and stuff on our
Yeah.
Instagram and Multimedia Madness Instagram.
Yeah.
It'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Exactly.
follow us on all our social media platforms. Like you can ask us stuff on Twitter. Send all the love to us because We need it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially after Jayden's mess up last week's that
Oh,
ruined
no.
that ruined our audio, man. That was not
Yeah,
fun
no,
to try.
it was not. I
Don't
apologize
forget
for
your
that. Yeah,
headset.
I'm never again. Dude, I remember this time. I was like, as soon as I was done on the computer, I was like, I'm about to go to bed. I was like, wait, headset.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
See you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.